setup. We're unleashing the brilliance of the i7. It looks like, thank you, Intel. And we've unleashed the brilliance of that panel as they also called out this last pick Queen of Pain, because someone's got to handle In Your Dream on the Shadow Fiend.
Too true. It is a dangerous situation, and if you can win the lane, that's what Kyo says, then you can win the game. At least with this hero, as a big smoke on out there, taking Blink level 1. That's not the way you want to win the lane. Uh-oh. So Fearless forced to take it, and yes, boss is the call from Mr. Miracle. Playing on the position 1 IO. We've seen this before in the past. It's going to be an interesting time.
Yeah, it's been a little bit since I've got to see it again, so I'm looking forward to it. Always a fun one to spectate.
Absolutely.
Not as much fun to play versus, I don't think.
No. Well, and there's been some changes to it too, like over time. That's one of the other things that I think is somewhat interesting, right? Because it was the spirit's damage that was like the big deciding thing that ended up making so much sort of trouble for other teams back at TI, and even still, it's apparently good enough to be played. So I want to see how Miracle plays this, how it works out, and mid lane, how well this SF does against the Queen of Pain. Already taken Raze's level 1, as has become the new popular way to do it.
Yeah, our standard build up for the core IO has been the Helm into the Aghanims. Nothing too crazy. So we'll see. And then you all kinds of other items you can do after that. But that's the main bread and butter that you get going, right? Like maybe a halberd or something after. Whatever you need, just carry through for the rest of the match.
Absolutely. Well, you can see there, mid lane already a little bit of a back and forth. As up top, it does appear to be just a full-on tri-lane versus tri-lane. The stun's going to go out. Now on to the Veno, trying to bring down Sam H. And it looks like Q does have the angle. If they can tank up some of these battery assaults, it's going to be enough to keep Sam H alive, and then backs away for the salve. So a bit of a brawling one up here.
Yeah, and then other than that, they have this 1v1 down bottom, too. That's a lane I don't know if I've ever gotten to witness. They're still chasing Jokum up top. I thought they were going to peel off of that, but even Jackie kind of wants in on this.
Dude, he just keeps running in there.
Of course, this is likely to be the lane where the action takes place.
Definitely. As there's a lot of potential damage that can come out very rapidly. You were mentioning down bottom the Legion Commander versus the IO, which is going to be something that'll be sort of interesting to watch. But you can see up top here again, they find Boombell trying to kill him off. One more touch is all it takes, and Jokum able to get it. Now the 2-person Gale afterwards, also Jackie. He's taking a ton of damage here.
Yeah, tag team is so good.
Yes.
Like, the fact that it's a debuff on the target and you have all these heroes. And there it is. You knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. At some point. God, that's really bad. Oh my God, Shadow Fiend is going to be level 4 and Quap is not 3 yet. That is quite rough. Is down bottom, able to find a kill onto Miracle.
And look how many creeps there were, too. I assume that played a part in it.
Yes. That's a big old overwhelming odds.
Yeah, it took like 115 from a level, what was that, level 2?
Yeah. That's kind of crazy. Well, interesting start to this game as Legion winning bottom so far. Shadow Fiend handedly winning mid against the Queen of Pain. I think the big thing to be watching is how these next couple waves end up working out for Fearless right now. As down there bottom, just cutting through the creeps, getting all the range creeps, and really good farm for this Legion Commander compared to the 6 last hits. And that's it for Miracle.
Holy moly!
Yeah, it ain't looking great, man.
No, that's not a very good sign, because this is a hero that likes to kind of snowball a little bit, right? You kind of count on having an early start and bullying, and well, I mean, you're an IO. You like to have someone in your lane for the most part.
Yes.
I think we all just hanged on that one.
As there is a quick little pause here. A couple different people lags out.
Again, just got to reset our router one more time.
Make sure it's all fine and dandy. As I'm going to get rid of that hide background. The hiding the playground has got to be like top 10 innovations in the most recent patch. It may not lose my mind just hearing Meepo a billion times.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize you could. I forgot the even head sound because it's been unmuted for so long.
Oh, it's bad. It's real bad. I just keep it there. Don't. Yeah. Once it's actually gone away, that's a nice part. We don't want it back anymore. So,
Maybe we'll get our
reconnecting to the
heroes
game.
again.
They're all back in here. So Trent, early goings, anti-mage so far appears to be able to get a decent chunk out of this. On the other side, Venomancer has been able to get some good damage out there. But it feels like they're coming out ahead because Io is like already just kind of not going to have an easy lane against the Legion.
Yeah, but the Queen of Pain is also not having a great time mid either.
Yeah.
Right? That would be another concern. Although rotations on the Queen of Pain tend to be relatively easy in the early part, as long as you have like decent stun setups for Sonic Wave, and they definitely have that between like Tusk and you know, maybe you can just like catch a bit of a snowball or something, and if they try and dive into the tower.
Q pops the cogs, but with all of that tag team damage, and then afterwards a nice old cookie down there. It does look like he's gonna be able to dodge some of the damage from Maledict, keeping Yokum alive for the moment, but only a moment. And Jackie blinked aggressively there, so he's just dead.
I think he knew that was going to be a little trade for him, but did he buy out at least? No, he wasn't able to.
Oof.
That still might be worth. I'm not sure how much health he had left when he went for that.
Yeah, could see he got a little bit of gold out of it, 120.
I think that was value. I'm going to give it to him.
It's fair. Invisrun picked up by Q, who is going to make his way back up to the north again and maybe try and set up for something here onto Paulison if he can get the rest of his team over in time.
Well, Boombo's level 3 too, so they can take the second point in Maledict.
Oh, they're not getting the ward. That was really smart. They didn't kill the ward yet, and Paulison turning now onto Trust. A lot of damage onto Sam H, and it looks like the Veno is going to fall. But they did manage to take out the ward at least.
Oh, wow. I did not notice Fearless was getting that low jungling. Okay. I panicked when I saw his health up top, but he was just taking it to the creeps. But yeah, there's 20 denies on In Your Dream right now, by the way. He's just got the free lane.
Dude, this game is so hard. Yokum able to sneak away that rune. He is going to probably pay for his life with it as the snowball is going over onto Bombell. Meanwhile, Paulison, it's a big old scatter blast with the Gale afterwards, cooking the combo, and In Your Dream trying to move in for one last touch. Gets the long range raise.
That is a typical Shadow Fiend contribution right there. That's just what you're hoping for.
Exactly.
Show up, raise some hell, and head back to the mid lane.
Easy as can be. Doesn't even miss out on that many creeps, it doesn't look like, because the catapult's there to soak it up.
And you know Queen of Pain's not there.
That's right. Dude, poor Fearless. He's getting a work in here.
Yeah, he's a full level behind. But as you pointed out before, he's also the same net worth as Miracle right now, as he's in the jungle, still struggling in the IO, trying to finish out this Helm of the Dominator.
Yes. There is a lot of kill potential once Fearless gets this level 6, and he's relatively close. Picks up the regen here also. So that's something. He's able to recover his lane a little bit here, it feels like. This is better than it could be for Fearless right now.
They could really use some aggressive wards, but I mean, who's going to have a chance to place them when they're trying to guard this AM? I guess right now, Q's kind of down here, so if he could send some wards his way, it'd be nice to just do that little dip around here, try and catch some wards to find this Isle. Like, Miracle's just like food right now to a Queen of Pain, but they just have no idea where he is.
Yeah, and hiding very well, making sure to stay out of there. Does have enough as they're going to try and go. Oh, man.
I thought he was dead.
Good save. It looks like Io's going to have the Helm of the Dominator, though, just going into it with his passive gold here. But Yokum in a lot of trouble. They do still have that duel available if they want to use it. Throw it out. Gonna snowball over to the catapult. Run away. No, he's not going to be able to escape. But Miracle shows up. He doesn't tether to his Tusk and say tethers to the creep. And, well, he still ends up going down on Yokum. Oh, it's because he went on the Helm of the Dominator. That's why. Now he wants to try and keep up with Q if they can make it happen. Paulison turned upon, trying to kill off this clockwork, but instead, it's going to be the Snapfire that goes down, and they can't bring down Q. Just barely getting away on 21 HP. Devastating.
I would feel very slighted if I was Yokum there. I'd be like, what was that all about? There you go. That's
oh, no. And the Helm of the Dominator creep afterwards. They want to run it down here if they can.
Oh yeah, overwhelming odds. Chuck her back there.
They spot it for the moment and jump in. 200 gold. Man, what a recovery for the Quap.
200 gold. That is, oh god. I mean, if you feed like 11 or 12 of these things, that's how much your helm even costs for yourself. You're just like giving it to the enemy team. That's one already. His first one.
Yeah.
Handed right over.
Not bad. Q will get the arcane in your dream. Not quite able to finish him off, although he is moving pretty swiftly.
Yeah, I'm surprised he was still chasing there for a little bit.
Yoke him? Ooh. Not gonna get him. Does not look like. So Clock able to survive. Spots out the tusk there. And it does look like up top now. Miracle just sort of playing steady now with his Helm of the Dominator creep.
Well, Jackie got forced out of here too before even getting to level 6. It was a tri-lane, so his XP's a little bit low, but yeah. He's forced all the way to the other side of the map. We are seeing this a lot, though, from the position ones where they start to rotate around this point. Generally around like level 6 or whenever the enemy team is showing that pressure in the top lane. And that's kind of the key aspect of Veno, too, is like just dominating this lane and forcing out the enemy carry early on.
It is interesting, though, because I feel like we've, in other regions, sort of seen a departure from the Veno a little bit. And I think that oftentimes it's because, like, once you get past that initial laning stage, trying to sort of secure tier 2s or secure high ground, that isn't always what Veno can do as effectively. And that tends to be, like, the defining factor of these matches, it feels like sometimes. So we'll see if they can keep up with it.
The hero has no initiation. The initiation of a Venomancer is walking at a tower.
Right.
Which is really strong, for sure. It's just that, like, once those numbers start getting tweaked down and the hero gets a little bit weaker, like, you're relying on being so oppressive that they can't deal with you, but at the same time, you're this big magnet that's, like, pulling all this attention.
Right.
So well, every little nerf hurts.
And the gold that you give away too that's a little bit more than it used to be. It's like every part of it just got nerfed a little bit in that last
one. They peel your little bananas.
Exactly. Gobble gobble.
Got to deny though.
So tier 1 tower still standing mid for both teams, although Dyer's is significantly more hurt, as we do see Legion going drums early on here, and then going to be going back for the Blink Dagger afterwards. Saw as a really quick drums build just a second ago up on the screen.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
It's having a good game.
It's an IO, like 5-man too, so just good.
Definitely. Fearless in the meantime. Gonna take over
Satyr. Ugh. Taking down these camps. Imagine that with some drums, the attack speed.
The only problem is that he's actually been able to stay pretty high up there in terms of levels. Like, net worth isn't the best, but level-wise, Miracle's doing quite well. Just sort of been AFK in a lane, farming away. And this is all more space for Jackie to get farmed, who I just take a look at his items in his inventory, and he has Mask of Madness. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. No Battle Fury today. Partially because of the tri-lane, maybe. Feels like he's like kind of far behind and he's going to have to fight on the earlier end, but still very risky for an AM build.
Oh, good cogs there. Catches one, pushes back two. In your dream, though, gonna pop the ulti. Hits onto all of them. Mortimer's kisses afterwards. Takes Fearless down very low. They trade the Veno for the Witch Doctor. I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough, and thinking about going in for round 2. Soros bit off more than he could chew and just gets demolished.
That is what you sound like.
Man, they really know how to play the Snapfire around Southeast Asia, huh?
Yeah.
That's a nice combo. The Requiem of Souls plus the Mortimer Kisses, the fear and the slows coming through, all that damage stacking up.
It's painful. And I think that now you're in this like great condition where they sort of hold this entire jungle, it feels like, and there's pretty good vision in the Radiant jungle as well. So like if Radiant invade there, it's an easy smoke gank kill. Hookshot back up again in 4. Thinking about going on to Sam H, who is about 500 gold away from a 4 staff, but That is a little bit too far. Does pop the ulti afterwards, moving in with the rest of them, trying to find a cookie for the lockdown, but it's not quite going to be there in time, although moving in afterwards with Miracle, the big bad Io trying to find himself a target, beats on Q, Snowball chasing forward for this clock. They will get the Cogs push back afterwards, trying to run through their Q, hoping to escape. They don't have shards, and it looks like the clock will be able to make his way out.
Man, that Alpha Wolf is ridiculous.
Yes. It's a whole lot of damage. 30%.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
As we do see a quick TP out. Anti-Mage not wanting to be involved. He is going to go back for the Battle Fury.
Yeah,
So,
he is just like you have to build in on this hero, but
Right.
the idea of just like staying full HP all the way around the map and everything is pretty nice. What is the math I'm missing out on here? Why does this Io have plus 73?
I am not entirely sure. Broom Handle, 12 damage. And then 30% of 90 is, well, he walks away. Does he get it twice? The pack leader order?
I have no idea.
I feel like we're missing out on something. Interesting.
Yeah, that just does not look right. Like, I'm not completely insane, right?
Well, whatever the case is, he's getting a lot of damage whenever he's by that aura. Pretty freaking good. So, I'll let you
Brain is way too
investigate that
small
more.
for this. Yeah.
While we keep an eye out on everything else that's happening here in this one, as Fearless just going to jump back again, and you can see Jackie building further and further towards that.
Oh, he has the talent. Duh. Jeez.
Okay, there you go. That's
Yeah,
what it
I
was.
was just like, man, I knew I was missing something, but yeah, the talent and the broom handle. Jeez, it is adding up very quick though.
Yeah. Oh. You looking for an opening. Shards. Catch Boom Bell. He's level 6. And he is dead. Jumping away. Looks like they're going to be fine getting out of there. So 1,000 gold lead right now. And still trying to go in towards Roche very early here.
And
But
they know they can't fight, man. This is like Massive Madness AM, who's just like trying to stay completely off map and finish up this Battle Fury, but he's under a ward right now even. As he's trying to speed this along, but it's still going to be a delayed one.
Fearless, though, jumping in, goes for the Sonic Wave, snatches
stole
the
it.
Aegis. What a play, instantly dies. But whatever, man, it works. Now Fearless going to drop afterwards. It did not get the last hit onto Roach, and now trying to find more onto the Trust lineup, trying to TP out Q. He's taking creeps of the creeps. It wasn't quite enough in the end. The damage over time from the Veno. In the end,
Surprised that's the only one they got, though.
yes. They end up getting, it looks like, a couple bounty runes for their trouble, too, although I think that Legion's going to die here.
Did you see that, though? That was like a 7-minute fast in the average Roche. I would say that sounds right to me, because these Roches have been quite late in a lot of our games.
Definitely. And, I mean, I guess that this is the type of lineup that can make it happen, too. Very quick Orchid here for the Queen of Pain, but, you know, I think that some of the problem behind that, too, is, like, it's been a lot of kills that he's had to get, and sometimes there's like other items that you'll get beforehand. I just am so impressed with like the like huge group up mentality heroes. Io, and then you've got like this, you know, Helm of the Dominator, all the auras around that, Presence of the Dark Lord, tag team. Like whenever this is a group of 5, Trust just explode.
Yeah, it feels like I don't even know how they can play these fights. I guess it has to be some sort of a hook shot play that just like spreads it out. They get the duel, find the kill, and then try and like chase them down after that. But these are just really hard fights to win. They're
Yes.
so tanky. Like, what are they gonna do when this mech is out on the Snapfire too?
Yeah, they're gonna cry. They're gonna have to motivate themselves to trust themselves a little more. That's the key here. Absolutely. You get it? Do you understand?
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
do get it. Thank you.
Good, no problem. I appreciate that.
I also hope that Miracle finishes this halberd like he is thinking about right here. So I assume that's the plan. I don't know if he has like the rest of the Sange coming already. I mean, Sange is crazy on this hero, by the way.
Talk to me about it.
He already has the halberd recipe and the rest of the Sange on his courier. I mean, look at what Sange does. It's like it's made for IO. It's like feels like it's the reason core IO is even good. 16 strength, stats resistance, and you get plus self HP regen and lifesteal amp. Like, hello?
Yeah.
That's
really
broken.
It's so much damage and so much just like survivability. And IO, I think that a lot of people think of this as the hero that you just like blow up, but if it's core, if it's getting items, he also has 3 strength gain per level. It's pretty nutty.
Yeah, and we got the max health regen amped up too when you activate your overcharge.
Yes. That was that other match that we saw the other day. I was wondering if Miracle was going to do it, but we saw an IO in the NA region. Who was it that was playing it? Was it South America? I don't remember who it was. But anyways, they took overcharge level 1 actually, and it helped them get a ton of last hits really early on.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
Awesome.
That was even as support, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It was Duster. That's who it was.
Oh, yeah.
Nogum. TP's out of there. And they managed to get away. Well, Jackie getting closer now to that Battle Fury, but still needs about 1,000 gold here at 16 minutes.
And they're going to stack halberds too, which is such a good strat these days. At least that's the current plan with Sam H, thinking about purchasing one.
All right.
But it is time to march again here with your Veno.
Where are they going? Just up.
I think mid's fine.
And they find him. Legion. In trouble. Legion going to drop. They hit a big overwhelming odds, but again, you just step out of bounds for a second and will drop down so quickly.
And there's even a ward like spawning the rotation of this queen or this IO, and he can't even do anything.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I cannot go near this.
And hello, how's it going, Fearless? Dude, look at that damage. What?
Yeah,
Quaff
that is
has
crazy.
10 armor on the Queen of Pain. He still is just like beating her.
It just looks so high for being plus 30%.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Again, though, for T1, 1 game away from moving on in this tournament, and Motivate.Trust, they need this win if they want to stay in the tournament. Paulson, gonna find Boom Bell, and slow and steady burn down, jumped up high ground. That is a little bit bold, my buddy. Sam H, and then just drop down some wards, and that stops the pressure from coming any further forward.
And Jackie just goes right back to the neutral. So close. Couple 100 gold away. And the timing's not going to wind up being that terrible.
Right.
Like, yeah, 16-minute has kind of become the standard for these Battle Furies, but he does have that Mask of Madness as well, so just delays it a little bit. And, oh, we got the... Oh, I saw the icon pop up, and it was the Kaya Sange, and I got really excited, but it's actually missing Y.
No.
Oh.
Wait, for who?
For In Your Dream. It popped up on the ESL screen as Kaya Sange for a second.
Got it.
Because I used to have the old icon. That's what I had.
Got it, yeah. I like the Kaya Sange. I think that's a cool item. But not picked all that often. It's sort of a weird collection of heroes that you need to make it work.
It feels like if you're like snowballing really hard on some of these heroes that it can feel kind of cool.
Yeah. But tier 1 tower bottom is going to be assaulted next. In the meantime, Trust just continuing to want to dodge away from fights. The other thing to sort of keep in mind is that depending upon what build Jackie wants to go for later, you know, this Mask of Madness dissembled down and turning into Satanic Butterfly sounds really good. Oh, the DC again. Damn, dude.
Yeah, they're having a rough one.
Poor guys. Poor guys. But yeah, it's it feels like I don't know. There's some value there. I don't know necessarily. Like, I guess the best thing about it is that it allows you to sort of go to jungle if you're getting forced out of your lane better or more quickly.
I mean, now that he has both, he's gonna farm like really fast.
There you go. Yeah, he's gonna take stacks like crazy.
Yeah, basically. Can really help kill someone during a duel.
Ooh.
Tell you
Or
one thing, it
yourself.
is not a particularly good game for Mana Void, huh? Like, who even has the biggest mana pool? Snapfire. Oh no, SF has a slightly larger one, 890.
Yeah, it's tough. And like, this would normally be that time where you're hitting those couple of items that allow you to fight, but I don't know. Like, I don't know when he feels comfortable fighting. I don't think he will for a while.
No, it kind of just feels like it'll be Manta and maybe the Basher, huh?
Yeah. Something along those lines, which, you know, we're far away from at this point for old Jackie.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Hopefully not too far away from the router, though.
That's all right. Oh, reconnected. Making it happen. So Sanjin Yasha for the SF. I am curious if he decides to go the Presence or Effects Buildings talents at 15. Always love talking about that one with Shadow Fiend. But
Yeah,
particularly,
we never get that one anymore.
yeah, it feels like with the IO core, though, this could be a really cool timing, right? Like, you get IO overcharging SF. They're both punching the towers. Those things are just going to melt.
Yeah, that's true. I like that.
So,
all right. Away we go.
And buildings are falling.
Radiant's top
Smoke.
tower has fallen.
Okay, that's interesting.
Dire structures are
Trying to
fortified.
move on in and defend against this. They do have duel available with the blink, but the follow-up needs to be perfect. Jump in, duel him. There's a lot of heal, but they actually managed to get the silence on the IO. In your dream, dropping low. They managed to kill him. Yoakum Snowball could not be there for the save, but he will take down Fearless afterwards. Looks like he's going to pay for that with his life. But you take that trade every day of the week at this point. Great fight for Trust.
Yeah, they needed that, and they want to chase for some more through with the AM.
Now turn, press the attack, tries to follow, gets a big mana void. They take him down, finding another. It's a good stun, but Sam H is gonna fall. Miracle also in trouble. No way out of this one. They beat him down, and that is gonna be a full 5 wipe.
All right, well, then you just throw an ultra kill on your anti-mage, and suddenly the game's okay. Here we were worried about his item timings, and he just drops that on us.
Unbelievable. Dude, he's going to battle build too. He's queuing up Assange.
I guess it's not like a crazy good Manta game anyway.
He's actually top net worth now.
Well, the thing about the Sanj is that now he's going to get the Satanic pretty fast, right?
Yeah. Okay. Man, that Orchid onto the IO so he couldn't relocate him out was clutch.
Yeah, that was perfect from Fearless.
I guess that's kind of the problem with this draft in a way, is like, if you're gonna be playing IO, you need to be there to be able to save, and if you're sort of showing on the tether, it's tough. Relocate top, find Jackie, snowball in. Now he's in a snowball. He can blink away while the snowball is there. The beam pulls him back in. Oh no!
No,
Wait,
it's just the graphic.
Oh my god, that scared me so bad. Oh no. Oh,
Yeah, it's a weird one.
The mind games, they're too real. I knew you could blink, but I thought I didn't think the snowball pulled it back, but then I saw it and I was like, what?
Yeah, I know. It looked very weird with this hero. And they're just gonna keep this push though. They know he's left. Oh no.
Oh, I can't believe they're making this comeback with this unstable internet connection. It's got to be frustrating for them, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure it's extremely frustrating.
Yeah. That's how it goes sometimes.
Oh, just like constantly taking you into the game.
Yeah.
It's so hard to keep the flow of the game in your head too when this is happening to you.
Right. One, like, it's definitely frustrating for both teams, but I would imagine that for like the players themselves also, it's like, if you have to bring down the internet every time, then you're also having to like restart all of the, you know, voice clients and all that stuff as well. Unless they're just using in-game voice chat. That would be insane.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's a pretty big pain right now for them.
Yeah.
And for everyone involved.
Yeah. That's how it goes. Legion should have the blade mail back up shortly. And Boom Bell. What else? Anything really of note that's coming out soon? It feels like a Glimmer Cape would be pretty value this game. BKB is going to be there for the Quap next. She's almost got that one completed. The Spirit Vessel and Clockwork getting the tome. We're going to be there in a second. As we take a look at some of these moments of brilliance. There's that big old jump, and they blow them up. No chance to save it.
It's the big turn. And when we had the sacrifice from Yoko to actually get the one kill that they would find. And look at this, though. 3 heroes still up. And the Veno goes in to get a little bit aggressive. Throws down the ulti after, and it just gets completely turned back around on him.
Yeah. And, I mean, even though the Mana Void targets aren't like those ones that you'd normally think of, even Veno, if you manage to bring them low enough and everybody else is somewhat low, it's a pretty big nuke. So...
Yeah, you can't really get that mad at a like 700 AoE nuke. Like, sure, it's not the giant like atomic bomb that you get when it's like a storm spirit or something, but pretty high impact still.
Ooh, look at that turtle.
That's adorable.
That's what we need more of in this world. Beautiful little couriers. And
Ooh, the
boxes
neutral
to
item
put them in.
box.
Boxes to
Bring
put
back the side shopkeepers.
Tell
They
me
should
about
be
it.
in charge of the neutral stash, not these creeps.
Exactly.
How
Look,
dare
it's
you?
gone.
Exactly. Thank you, Observer. Yeah, where are they? Huh? Out of work. That's where.
They
And you
built
go
a tree
and
on
you-
them.
Yeah, you hand off these jobs to these creeps. These creeps who, first off, are betraying their own kind. They're here hawking the items of their dead friends. Like, these guys are sadistic. Why, if they can't be trusted by their own kind, why are you trusting them?
That's fair, man. You got to
Yeah.
solidarity. That's what needs to happen here. Unbelievable.
You know, you ever notice the maybe we had this discussion, but the Centaur actually has a Havoc hammer.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we had this talk, but that's very impressive.
I think it's the Observer knows the way to get over there to see
Yes,
him.
I'm very impressed. Ooh, speaking of impressed.
Oh,
Wow.
That's going
I
to be
miss the
sitting up there
blacksmith.
for a while without much change. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah, here we go. Get on that
Sad.
backside there. Oh yeah.
Oh, wait. Does it show the names? Oh, it should show the names. Does it
What do
show
you
the
mean? Like if
names?
you scroll in or whatever?
If you zoom in, it should have all their names written on it, right? Is that
I don't know. if it
doesn't
does,
doesn't
my
the real
friend.
one have all the names written on it? I feel like
Yes.
it does. Yeah. It's over there, which is something, but you know.
Yeah. I want my inscriptions. Look, we only have so many triangles to go across this map, all right? Leave it alone.
Yeah, definitely. He's a happy fellow. Look at that guy.
He's way too happy. I guess because he's in the fountain. He's in the safest place.
That's right. Well,
It
for
would be
now.
funny if you got like a worried expression when there was fountain diving, though.
Dire's top tower.
If they just turn that frown upside down.
He's like,
Wow.
oh god.
Except the opposite, yeah. Just the jaw just drops. What are they doing here?
Start saying Timbersaw lines.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's great. Well, a smoke up now, as we do have all of the rest of Trust back again, and T1 wanting to put the pedal to the metal here,
Dire's middle tower
as they're
is
just
under
getting
attack.
all the BKBs to try and end this game, it looks like.
Radiant's bottom tower
Although, is that what
under
Miracle's
attack.
going for? Yeah, he's going for
Radiant's
BKB
bottom
too.
has fallen.
How good are these BKBs this game?
Fantastic.
Yes.
Dire's
I mean, they
middle
have
tower
dual
has
short,
fallen.
but for the most part, they'll be okay. Assuming you
Dire's
can just
middle
survive the
tower
sonic
is
wave.
under attack.
Okay.
There it goes.
Dude, this build from Jackie is insane.
Radiant's
So he goes
bottom
Sanj and
tower is
Yasha,
under
and now he's
attack.
queued up a halberd, so he's
Dire's
gonna
middle
buy
tower is under attack.
the pieces to it and then disassemble probably, and then he'll have 2 pieces of his manta because he has the Mask of Madness. My brain is working overtime with this. You see what I mean?
Dire's top
Yeah,
tower
he's
is
basically
under
just
attack.
like doing God King stuff, right?
Radiant's bottom tower
Doing
is
what
under
stuff?
attack.
The God King build.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Man.
DD gonna be revealed, and they're gonna look to try and get a little bit of aggro with it. Who do they find in your dream?
Dire's top tower is under
They
attack.
have a rocket flare, gonna see Sam H, but not gonna opt to go for the battle. Roche capable of respawning in a couple of seconds. They still want to make some move here, but it looks like Jackie's just going to opt to go on in, take down the tier 1 tower.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Kind of walking around behind the safety of their tier 2s right now, surveying the back lines here from T1.
They look scared. Jump in, duel with the blade, but he gets a BKB and the snowball save. The turn is there, and now Legion in a ton of trouble. A big sonic wave, but it only serves to stop the pain. Nothing afterwards.
Yeah, Jackie wants no part of this. Starts blinking away. Not going to find that courier. And there is still an obs up here scouting out Jackie's position, but not an easy hero to bring down.
No, not in the least bit. Almost level 20 to get that blink cooldown if that's what he
Although,
decides
In Your
to go
Dream
for.
wants it.
Ooh. Hello? Okay, they get out. So he will be fine.
And Fearless just playing down this part of the map for the longest time now. And they're keeping this bottom lane pressured in. So maybe that's going to help them with the Roche. Could open up an opportunity for them, or at least try and like pull back a hero that maybe they could pick off and then start transitioning towards the Roche pit after that. But the BKB, as you can see, 232 faster than your average Queen of Pain, having a very good game so far as the Snapfire will make the return. And they'll slowly get that top tower up here after the glyph.
Yeah, so they did manage. Oh, bottom though. They re-go on to the Snapfire, and she's going to go down. So a very nice combo comes out, and they got some pressure onto the tier 3 if they want to keep with it.
Yeah, and that's all from this constant killing the creep waves. Just like drawing Polison down here. Kind of greedy to try and go that far out.
Oh, they thought about it. They thought about it going on In Your Dream. And I can't believe In Your Dream got that BKB off. And then just the snowball save. I mean, that's the problem with Legion right now. I think the panel was talking about it. Like the just really easy save with once Yoakum got the blink.
Yeah, and even then you still have the IO too.
Yeah. Most definitely.
So finally finished that other halberd there too. So halberd on Veno and halberd on the IO too. So they can stack those up on the AM or the Legion even.
And we do have 27-minute items back up again in a couple of minutes here, as Roche has respawned. Not easy to just walk in and take it for anybody at this point in time.
So the Radiant will do it really fast.
Yes. He's going to hide to the side and back away. Does not want to get caught, but this looks like a smoke if I ever seen one. Is it? Yeah, switching it on over. Or not. Okay. Never seen it.
I guess you've never seen one, yeah.
Little goober. And Yoakum's just like staying nearby In Your Dream to make sure that he can jump in and snowball save if things go off. But yeah, Manta done with the halberd now for the AM.
Slowing the roll a little bit here, folks. Everyone dodging each other. Don't want to be the pickoff that leads into the Roche. Oh, but that's a juicy SF.
Yeah. They're going to bait it, but then everybody TPing top where they're anticipating a movement. They spot out the Snapfire, and all the rest of the heroes, Bombell, running away. And
These
they
fresh obs taken down.
Yeah.
They'll notice that as like, yeah, that just got placed.
DD for Jackie, but going to use it to farm, it looks like. So trying to outmaneuver him around the map and going down bottom now. They actually all TP'd over to the side, so we'll see if they can get Roche for this, as they're going to see...
They do it too fast.
Yeah.
Like the creeps are really far away in the bottom lane, and now the TPs are just coming through. It's all in this hook shot.
Oh, God. Can he find his angle? Cute, getting blocked off. And now they're going to go out and try and fight it, actually, which is going to make time for everybody else to show up. A little bit of a weird decision here. There's going to be the snowball onto the Queen of Pain, Fearless. Sonic Wave going to die, though. And Jackie is not really in position to go and try and fight this.
Yeah, his last foray into the Roche pit went a little bit better for Jackie.
Oh, cute. Now, caught with the shards. He's trying to push him back with the cogs, but he is going to TP out. And Roche going to be taken. Aegis as well. I was almost wondering if they would just try and like push bottom with the anti-mage, but I feel comfortable with it instead.
Yeah, I think they just thought there wouldn't be enough time too. And they got some damage on the tower.
Yeah. All right. So 27 minutes, items ready to be claimed. What levels are we looking at right now also? AM's got 20. SF's almost at his level 20 as well.
Oh, Jackie is so scary right now, though. This game is getting harder and harder for T1. Like right now, it's all about these halberds trying to slow down Jackie in these engagements.
Yeah. Oh God! Jump forward duel and snowball save. I've seen this story before. Glimmer Cape. Walrus Punch, relocate in, just TP out afterwards to the Witch Doctor. Just like, sorry, man, my bad. There's snowball save.
Another smoke up here, too. Just going to head on out. IO relocates up top to the Helm Creep. They're going to find Jackie.
That was just the relocate back from when they brought him down. And Fearless, going to be revealed there. Blinks away. Paulison not really capable of going for the chase down afterwards. So still just a 3,000 gold lead. Gold really not feeling like it matters a ton right now. It's much more down to these fights. I mean, oh, wait a minute. Getting control now. Jackie barely gets the blink away.
He cannot go down. That's the only way they lose this game, is if he starts like dying a couple times in a row.
Yeah.
Right now, like the odds, I feel like are pretty handily in their favor. They just need to find that one team fight, but they're struggling with it.
He wants to get into that Abyssal Blade next. And again, Masteros, anytime he jumps in, there's that snowball save, there's relocate possibilities, so AM has to find the back line.
And I think it's fine if Legion just jumps in and forces all those plays, though. Because that just means the saves and the stuns and everything aren't going to be landing on your AM.
Jackie ready to jump. They find Bam. Duel onto the IO. Taunted. Can they bring him down in time, though? Doesn't look like it. The Requiem comes out. Already Legion dead. Now catching onto Jackie. He's stunned from the cookie afterwards. Oh, what a sick play there from Paulison. That is what they needed. And now Tier 3 tower going to go down. There is no buyback for the AM. 700 gold away.
I can't believe this right now. That's actually crazy. They were seeing like 20-some% chance to win, like just a minute ago. Dota2 was worried that they weren't going to be able to actually close out anything here. And In Your Dream senses that they need a little bit more here. Wants to poke the bear some more. See if he can force out this buyback, but as you said, probably going to realize pretty soon that there isn't one. There are no creeps, though, assuming they catch this. Oh, mid-wave's going to get pretty close, though.
Bounty runes, they want it, but it's not going to be enough gold. He's still 400 away even after the 2 bounties.
I mean, they're just losing their melees.
Yeah, they don't have an answer. They got all the bounty runes and it's still not enough gold. He needs 322 more gold to buy back.
It's just fitting, isn't it?
Oh no. And yeah, that is all of the tier 3s top. The racks are now moving in for the tier 4s. They are bullying these ones down, and I mean, there's no backdoor protection right now. They still have a catapult. The catapult's left alive.
Don't get too greedy now, though.
Unbelievable.
How greedy can you get? Oh, what? 10 seconds, man. That is falling pretty fast.
It's just crazy. Miracle's got a freaking feet away Desolator. Why not duel off to the side on the Venno? The Ancient is falling. They win the game. The one catapult kept backdoor down. And just like that,